Hello, welcome back to the channel. This week's vlog we are back with our friends at Largo Leisure. This time we are at the Sockhope Links Park. I hope I've pronounced that right. I asked somebody at the park and they told me. I'm not too confident if I'm being perfectly honest with you. But we've got this fantastic lodge right on the Fife Coast. The water is right outside our front door. We are going to be going through to Crail, which is a short walk away. We'll be getting some ice cream, we'll be checking out the harbour. I'll even get in a sneaky pint, and we'll also get some fresh seafood for a wee stall that is right at the harbour that is definitely worthwhile visiting. We'll also go through to Anstruther for the famous fish and chips at the Anstruther Fish Bar, and me and my ma will go through to St Andrews Seaside Sauna, which is right on the beach, piping hot, and a cold dip in the sea. Hope you enjoy it. But here we are, lovely big living room space. Out here you have got the decking, which has got views out of the Firth Forth. You've got a lovely hot tub out there. This is the seating area, dining area, kitchen. The telly, fireplace there as well. If we come up the hall, first place you're coming is the bathroom and shower room. Relatively modern, pretty sleek, clean, everything that you'd be looking for. Next room is a twin bedroom. Feel as if it doesn't really do it justice on camera, but it's a pretty good size. Again, really clean, relatively modern. Your wardrobes and stuff, how you doing? And you've got the views out the window. You've then got the master suite, or the main bedroom, don't know what you call it. Double bed, telly on the wall, plenty of room to walk about. You've got your wee ensuite, your toilet, again modern and clean, and you've got a wee storage cupboard for all your nonsense. So, if you're regularly watching these videos, you know that I keep my family outside waiting while I run around and get the photos and stuff while everything's all a bit pristine, because we're bringing a weighing in about 1 million bags that's completely unnecessary. So, I'm going to go and bring them in. We're all starving. Wait to see the dinner that I've brought with us. A bit random, but we take this quite a lot when we know we're going on the road and need something simple and quick. Let me know what you think. You can see the big decking size here as well. A wee seating area, nice wee bit of cover for when you're in, and the hot tub. There's no other hot tub. No, that's good in itself. It's a really big hot tub, lovely. What's even better is, when you come here and you look at the view, there's been boats and stuff going past. There was actually orcas in there last week. If you've been following my channel or my Instagram for any period of time, or you know me, you know I've been desperate to see orcas from Scotland. And this is where they had been, out there. So, go on binoculars, I'll sit myself up in the hot tub and we'll see if I can see any. Over in the distance right there is the Bass Rock. So, looks pretty decent. So there we go. Rotisserie chicken, Lurpak butter and a tiger loaf. Only thing you need to add is salt. So easy when you're going away. We've had this all over the place at the side of the road in the back of the van, and it's delicious. Let me know what you think in the comments. This is absolute bliss. So it's about 10:30, I think it is, 10, half 10. I left you at the back at 8. I've ate about half a rotisserie chicken, about half a loaf of bread, and it was fantastic. So it'll be interesting to see your comments, what you think of that as a quick dinner, but I love it. So, got myself in a hot tub. I've turned the bubbles off now so you can hear me. I've got myself a wee can of beer. I've got the lights on. There's a nice big moon in the sky, and I'm just listening to the waves. So I'm going to sit here, chill for a wee bit, and then get myself into bed. And in the morning we're up and we're away to a Seaside Sauna at St Andrews, and we'll be going for a cold dip in the sea there as well. So I'll catch up with you there. So this is the sauna. It is huge. It is roasting hot with this log burner, and wait until you see this view. right out there, and there's a wee path for you to go down and get in the water as well. So I'm going to get changed. I'm in a trackie, it is roasting. I just wanted to come in early before other people come in. I hate filming when there's other people, I feel so awkward. So I'll see how much I can show you, but I'm not filming other people in the sauna, so let's go and get changed. So there is the sauna, and there is the beach. You've got your stairs down there, and you'll be getting in the water. What a moment for it. I am absolutely buzzing for this. It's getting hot. I don't know if you can even see me in this, but it is piping. And again, you probably can't even see the view, but amazing. What a sauna. So here we go, done about 15 minutes roughly, there or thereabouts. Got nice and hot, and we're now heading down to the water to cool off, and we'll hopefully do that a couple of times. Now I've already been in because I was going with my ma, and obviously didn't want to be on camera, so I've got the worst set of air, but what a feeling. It's Baltic, as I've mentioned many times before. It's always Baltic. It gets slightly less Baltic in the summer, but not by a great deal. Just go in, get yourself dunked down for a quick second at waist height, stand back up. That way you've got the shock out the way, you're not in any danger, you can just stand up and be safe, and then you'll be able to find it's easier to get back in as well. So this will be my second or third time dipping down, but I'm going to probably still make some funny noises because that's just the body's natural reaction. There you go. Unbelievable. And what a spot like this. Whole beach. Nice and flat calm. Picked the perfect day for it. So when I'm doing sauna in cold water, you don't need to be in for ages. Just the contrast to the hot and cold is what's good for your body. Don't pretend to know the science behind it. I just know I feel amazing after it. So nice wee cool down, and now I'm going to go back up to the sauna. Oh, so good being back in the heat after the cold water. Got loads of water back on, and again, look at that view. It's unbelievable. So I'll sit here for a while and then go back in for another dip in the water. Ah, that was incredible. St Andrew's Seaside Sauna, their own Instagram, their own line. They've got other places like Cellardike and stuff as well, but that's just how every day should be started. Sauna, cold dip, just feel fantastic, and the weather's played ball. I came back now to the lodge. I just drove back in my dry robe and stuff because we're only like 15 minutes or something away. And I'm a bit of a predicament now. Probably if you're a parent or no, depend what way you think about this, but I came back and the wee man's napping and all my clothes are in the room, so I can't get changed. But the weather's lovely. The sea's right there. I've came and got myself a wee cup of tea. I'm about to go in and make myself a piece of bacon, and I've just been sitting, basking in the sun and just being relaxed. So I think if you're a parent, you can appreciate that we love our kids. It's also good when they go to sleep. You get a wee bit of time to yourself as well. I think the plan is, once he does get up, we're going to get ready, and we're just outside Crail. It's literally just a wee coastal path along there, not far at all. It's like the end of the park basically. Got a wee walk around there, take a wee look about, and if all goes well, I'll hopefully sneak a wee pint somewhere, so let's see what happens. So it's 5 o'clock and I'm just heading into Crail. The site is right on the Fife coastal path. I have walked, I don't know, 3 minutes for the lodge, if even that, which is a random number, but it's true. And this is where we are, and this is Crail already. So as much as you've got the peacefulness of the lodge and you're sitting on the water and all that lovely stuff, you're 2 minutes away, well 3 minutes away, all the conveniences that you would need, shops and pubs and restaurants and things like that. It's been a lovely day, much better than the weather was expected to be, so we decided just to take the opportunity and sit and chill, sit out, had a wee champagne on the decking, which was lovely, and in the hot tub and played with the rain. I'm just going to head along here just to get a wee look about. I've been before, but I'll get a wee bit of footage for you guys. Now, the good thing is, my ma has got the Wayne at the park, so they're occupied. My missus and her ma are in the hot tub, so they're occupied. So I'm also going to take the opportunity to see if I can find somewhere for a wee sneaky pint. Let's see where I end up. So I've made my way down to Crail Harbour. Now obviously there's more to Crail than just the harbour, but it is a traditional fishing village. It's low tide just now, but you can see some of the boats. And it's mostly creel fishermen, so these are creels or crab or lobster traps basically. Lots of crab and lobster around the coast here, and you can see just there at the back of the harbour a lovely wee beach, really nice. So the weather is nice, a great place to come down, but of course I've made it here in time for the rain coming on. One thing I did notice though, which I really like the look of, is they've got a wee box here and they've called it like a beach library. But it's basically just a wee hut full of different toys that if you come here your wains can pick them up, take to the beach and play with and return at the end of the day, and I think that's a great idea. But now that the rain's on, what better excuse to go and find a pub to take a bit of shelter. Don't want to catch pneumonia after all. I've just spotted this at the harbour on the way back out, but unfortunately it is closed. It looks like it's only open Saturday 12 to 4, so I've just missed it. And Sunday, sorry, it might be worth a look tomorrow. Dressed crab, whole crab, crab claws, lobster roll, whole lobsters. That all sounds right up my street, so might try and catch it tomorrow, depending on what we're doing. But lovely wee place. Right, this seems to be the place where I can take cover for a pint. The Golf Hotel, walked past it earlier. Seems to be a wee bit busy, bit atmosphere. Let's go and see.
That's why I'm in here.
Good afternoon. So it is Sunday. Went back to the cabin last night. It was raining when we got in, so we just chilled, had a couple of beers, made some burgers which were incredible. Burgers with bacon, cheese, crispy onions, fantastic, and just sat about basically, so I didn't want to bore you with filming that. But we've got up this morning and we have come back along to Crail now that the rain is off, and this is just the other side of the wee harbour. It is beautiful. And we're going to go back up here. The wee stall that sells the crab and the lobster is open. I'm going to get involved. I don't know what yet, but I'm going to get something. We also went for a wee ice cream. There's a wee shop up here. I think it's the Beehive, I think it's called. It sells nice ice cream, so went in there and got a wee cone. You need a cone when you're at the seaside, don't you? So we're just going to take a wee walk about here today basically and get a wee look about. But later on I'm going back in the water just out in front of the lodge for a wee cold swim. Definitely doing that. And then we are going to go to Anstruther. Anstruther is famous for its fish and chips. They have a place there that's won the best fish and chips in the country multiple times, but there's also another place just down the street that is supposed to be better according to some locals. So I don't know what one to get, or do I get both and test it? So aye, let's see what we got up to the rest of the day. There we go. I got myself a wee dressed crab. I like lobster, but I didn't fancy it. And actually, I think crab meat actually tastes nicer. It's usually just a bit of a pain, but when it's dressed like this for you, nice and straightforward, you can get it out. So I'm going to sit here and enjoy my crab. We also, a dressed crab is basically just a crab that's been all picked apart for you and put back in the shell. And you have got the brown meat, which is like a smooth, almost like pate. It's, I say quite strong, it's stronger than the white meat. Then the white meat, which is for the claws and the legs, and there's a wee bit in the body and another wee bit there. Sometimes you'll get a bit of like grated egg and stuff with it. That's kind of traditional. The white meat is my favourite. You can also take this home and put it through like pastas and stuff as well, and it's just all the hard work is done for you. Well, let's get a bit yet. Lovely. Crab is really mild and sweet. As I said, I actually think it probably tastes better than lobster. It's just maybe not as cool or as trendy, and if you catch them yourself, it is also a bit of a pain in the arse to pick them apart, but apart from that, so bit of the white meat, wee dod of the brown meat. So good. Also love like taking this home and putting it on like toasted bread and stuff, so going to sit and enjoy this and listen to the waves, because look at the wee beach you've got behind you. So that was a lovely wee walk along into Crail. That ice cream was really nice, and so was the crab down at the harbour. There was a couple at the place and they had fresh lobsters, they brought champagne and glasses and stuff, and I thought that's absolutely how to do it. So we've walked back along to the lodge and the Wayne has went for a sleep, so I thought I'd jump back in the hot tub. I know this might be a bit boring that I'm just constantly jumping in a hot tub, but this is what it's all about when you come here, especially when you've got that view and you're just sitting here in the nice 40-degree water, just enjoying the sounds of the waves. I've had the bubbles turned off most of the time because I'm just enjoying hearing the noise of the water. So he's going to get up about 3:30 and then we're going to dive along to Anstruther and check out this fish and chips. I'm still wrestling in my mind what to do. Do I go to the Anstruther Fish Bar, which I've been to loads, it's very good, or do I go to the other one that supposedly a lot of the locals are telling me is better, or do I do both, which is potentially very greedy? So just going to sit here in the hot tub and think at air, and I'll catch up with you in Anstruther. This is Anstruther Fish Bar. Many believe this is the best fish and chips in Scotland, and they've got a whole host of awards that back up that claim. They've got all the usual items that you'd expect, plus some more unique options like hake and prawns. I was only interested in the fish and chips, and I've visited several times before, so I knew I was in for a treat. I get a haddock and chips. Doesn't look much in the box, but how are you supposed to make a fish supper look good? And it's a taste that matters. Starting with the chips, I know everybody's got a different preference, some liking crispy and others liking soft. In my opinion, these are absolutely perfect. Crispy outside and a soft fluffy inside. I'd happily make the journey here just for these. Next is the fish. The batter is perfectly crisp on the outside and the fish is definitely fresh. This was fantastic, especially with the tartar sauce. If I was being harsh, I'd say I prefer my fish a wee bit thicker, but the taste wise, it was absolutely perfect. I wouldn't usually get a curry sauce with a fish supper, but I wanted to give it a try. If you're English, then this might be a wee bit different to what you get down south, but this was everything you'd want for a Scottish chippy curry sauce, and I definitely recommend it. Is this the best in Scotland? I'll leave that for you to decide, but it's definitely my top 3, and it's well worth a visit. All this was washed down, of course, with an iron brew, and we even go to eat outside in the sunshine. Good morning. It is Monday morning. I last left you at the Anstruther Fish Bar, which was fantastic. Really, really good. So if you're in the area, definitely go and check that out. I will need to go and try the other one down the road. I just couldn't be bothered walking down, if I'm being perfectly honest with you. Complete laziness. But we were stuffed after it, so we just came back here, chilled in the lodge, went in the hot tub. Didn't want to bore you with all that. The plan was though, we were going to go out there and go wild swimming in front of the lodge. But when we came back, the tide was out, the same as it is now, actually a wee bit further. And you can still do it, it's just a wee bit more of a walk and air some rocks. I was then going to do it this morning, but tides come in roughly 12-hour cycles, so again this morning it was out again. When the tide is in, there is 2 lovely wee beachy bits down here, just a stone's throw away that you can get in, so definitely give that a go if you come here. I've loved this site, I would love to come back for the location alone. I also love the bit that the fact there's campers down there, so I might come back in my camper as well. The same as all Largo Leisure Holidays, if you use James5 you will get 5% off your booking with them as well. It is about 1 hour 35 for Edinburgh, about 1 hour 50 for Glasgow, and it's a lovely drive. You can come up the Fife Coastal path as well. So I hope you enjoyed it. Remember to like and comment, and I'll catch you on the next one.